Are you tired of a perfume that's easily drowned out by that unbearable body odor that repelled everyone within an 86 cubit radius since the moment you hit puberty?
I mean, going straight for the jugular that time. But yes.
Are you sick of trying to prove this fragrance really works this time, only to sense something ain't right as people slowly distance themselves from you, and the brave souls that do stick around try in vain to mask their disgust from that rancid, disgusting must that pierced right through that pathetic, perishable perfume?
Come on, man. We're trying to not make him feel bad.
Well, I am. From the makers of Matchless Gum comes a fragrance that's been perennially perfected over the past 400 years. Perfume of the Timeless.
Perfume of the Timeless?
Perfume of the Timeless.
Perfume of the Timeless?
Oh, for the love of... Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Chill.
While Matchless Gum simply addresses the 106,000-year-old dragon's breath emanating from your mouth hole. Perfume of the Timeless addresses the corpse-rotting aroma that follows you like Pigpen, causing everyone around you to gasp desperately for air from the overwhelming stench.
Sorta makes you want to treat me with more respect, doesn't it?
Ever dream of being immortal? Perfume of the Timeless is infused with spider silk so that weak fantasy of yours will become an epic reality, as you'll never again have to worry about taking the last ride of the day down the Ghost River. Just listen to this testimonial from one of our satisfied customers. Man, did you see that guy? He looked like he came straight from planet hell. That was a fairly early formula. Frank, I didn't mean that. Just cut this part, okay? Perfume of the Timeless can be yours today with 2 easy installments of an arm and a leg. Frank, can we be more specific? Like an actual dollar value? Oh no, Frank, what are you doing? Oh God, someone help me! Pay my hospital bill by ordering Perfume of the Timeless today!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake. This channel is called Jake of All Trades, and today I'm going to be checking out Nightwish's new song, Perfume of the Timeless. And it's been a while since I've gotten around to some Nightwish, and they got a new album coming out, which is pretty exciting. And I've heard that this song is 8.5 minutes long, so this is going to be a fun one to follow. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. Perfume of the Timeless, official music video. Let's get started. Kind of digital sounding. Good drum and intro. Ooh. Some pretty neat effects. I wish I could edit that well. I almost expected it to go into like a heavy, deep tune guitar there. Jeez. Man, way to put it in perspective, guys. Just that shot in the ocean. Oh, no. Well, that's an interesting choir effect. It kind of goes left to right. Oh, that would be terrifying to come across. That's what I do when I wake up every morning. That went from cute to terrifying. As if Floor didn't have to be any more BA. Gosh, this video is so trippy. Nice harmony. Gosh, this video is such a trip. There we go. Floor dropped a book on the floor. I don't do good with insects. Weird looking fish. It's like, is he? I am so confused. Cool to go deep sea diving. So what's approaching him now? Is that the Kraken? No, it's not. Ooh. Ooh. That tritone interval too. Jeez. Oh, thanks for giving me a breather there. Going to Blue Whale. I was wondering if they were going to do something like that. expecting that. Just going from like
perfume of the timeless, last sighs on a deathbed.
I'm gonna just morph into a tree now.
Air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs of a million loves.
A lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay, I had to review that once before making any sort of commentary on the song whatsoever. And one of the things I was going back to review, there's a lot of different texts and books and stuff, and it looks like the majority, if not all of it, was Charles Darwin. The one work I'm familiar with him is Origin of the Species, and it looks like there were multiple other volumes of books he's written. It was pretty cool to see these different excerpts as, you know, commentary on what came before us. As a little side note, I'm recording this like first thing in the morning because this video came out at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time. And so this is a really interesting perspective to start the day with. You know, I kind of go about my normal daily routine, go to work, come back, do chores, that sort of thing. And it's very easy to get into this mindless routine. But to start the day with the perspective of the millions of years and the evolution of where we came from, and then that whole perspective about the number of ancestors that led to me doing this reaction video. Oh man, I wonder how my great grandparents would be looking at me right now and just like, oh, we are so disappointed in you. But puts things into perspective of like what it took for me to be here now, and for me to be going to do what I'm doing today, to go to work. It's like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't take that for granted, but on the other side of things, it's like what the accumulation of a dream of people in just life in general like brings about. And just looking over the lyrics too, it's so beautifully and poetically crafted, creating such an overwhelming sense of like what life entails on this planet. And it's such amazing imagery. And seeing the visual effects too of the video, like at the end, the guy turning into a tree, it's, you know, this image of like, even after we're gone, like life still comes from our remains. Like we become fertilizer for a seed, and that seed grows into a tree. And seeing this kind of like backward evolution sort of thing from like, oh, you've got Einstein, and then like, but what led to Einstein? Ultimately, at some point, you know, our species was a different species and a different species before that, and it's just on and on back through the millions and millions of years. And just kind of seeing the visualization of this was such a mind-boggling trip, and full of so many unexpected twists and turns, like Floor skydiving into a page, but then the page like is water, and like just seeing the different transformations, like her and seeing her having like a fur scarf sort of thing, but it's alive and it's like gonna eat you. Anyway, just a really, really, really cool video, and it certain, like I said, it puts like life into perspective, and it's a great way to start the day. Just to break up the monotony and the mindlessness of daily life. And then musically speaking, you know, the way it starts off droning and then getting into like this drum part, which I'm terrible at analyzing. I'm not a drummer, so I'm gonna kind of not comment too much on that. And then how it gets into, it slowly builds. Like you've got your distorted electric guitars and it's like some light orchestra and singing lightly, and it just builds and builds and builds, and you get to the chorus, and I feel like it finally really comes to a climax in the bridge where you've almost got a breakdown with the heavy guitar and the driving drums and the double bass, and just how intense that the imagery and the music gets to be at that point. And then it really culminates in the final chorus where like the guitar, the strings and the horns, the brass, all of it just comes to a culmination, and it just feels very climactic. And then when you think it's just about over, it goes from driving it home sort of feeling to this calm release at the end, and it just kind of peters out. And I wasn't expecting it to end that way. I thought it was going to just slowly fade out, but I didn't expect Troy to be doing some singing there and singing the main theme of the song. I thought that was a neat, unexpected touch. There was so many twists and turns to the song that I honestly feel overwhelmed reviewing some of the imagery and trying to pick out different bits of the music itself. And I know that there are people out there that can do a much better analysis than I can. But I am just grateful to be able to experience this song, experience the imagery, and have this as a way to put my life into perspective and the world around me into perspective, as a way to start the day and break up the monotony that is, you know, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to what else is going to be on the album. And kudos, Nightwish, you knocked it out of the park on this one. If you guys haven't already and feel so inclined to do so, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications so that you don't miss anything going forward. If you have any suggestions for other Nightwish songs or other bands you'd like me to check out, drop it in a comment below. I'll give you a shout out whenever I do any of those videos. If you have any suggestions for guitar covers, vocal covers, shorts, whatever else you'd like to see, again, drop it in a comment. I'll give you a shout out. Also, I want to thank Jonas S. for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much for always being there with me through all of this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That is all for this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. And rock on.